first and foremost, for the speakers and everyone that is entering this Zoom link or have access to this Zoom link, they're going to be muted all through the broadcast until it is time for them to speak, or it is their presentation time. So I also have my technical team member, Mr. Charles, on the call to ensure the smooth running of this dry run, which is that first and foremost, all the speakers and participants of this video call would be muted pending the time they are allowed to speak, to avoid feedback for the Restream platform. So another point to note would be that any speaker that would be on, that is, would be speaking during the event, would have to switch off their social media channels on whatever device they are using. So to avoid audio feedback. What do I mean? Since we are streaming live on ABC social media platforms, as a speaker with the Zoom link, you are not supposed to be online on those media platforms. If not, we would have audio feedback, which would reflect in the broadcast, in the live broadcast that we are projecting out there. So these are basically the rules for tomorrow's broadcast. I'll stop here to ask if there are any questions or if you understand what these protocols were really understood. So, do we have any questions before we proceed to the agenda of the event?
Where for my hand now?
Okay, I take it that there are no questions. Dr. Femi just joined the call.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Sorry, I was having a parallel meeting. That's why I joined it. How are you doing?
I'm very fine, thank you. Thank you for joining in. Please, could you introduce yourself, sir?
All right, no problem. So, good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Femi Adeli. I'm the National Coordinator of the new program of government called the National Talent Export Program. I think that's enough for now, unless you want to know more. Glad to be here.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. So to proceed to the agenda of the event, first, we would have video and pictures for ABC projects running before the event starts. Then the live stream will begin by 10:45. It is important for all speakers to be logged in by this time. This is West African time for those that are not in the country. So 10:45 a.m. is important for the speakers to be logged on the Zoom links by that time. And then the main event starts by 11 a.m. where we would have introduction and housekeeping rules by my colleague, Ms. Obey. She's also on the call. Then after that, we would have the introduction of was initially the ABC president, but we had to, because of his inavailability for this project, because of some other meetings that he has, the ABC CEO will be taking that address. We'll be taking the welcome address. So that is an error. Is introduction of the ABC CEO. Then the CEO will come in to give the welcome remarks, and then who will pass on the mic, or who will pass on the mic to the US consulate representative, which is going to be the US Senior Commercial Service Officer. So I will make the introduction of that. We have a presentation of the headshots and profiles. So I'll be speaking to that presentation for the introduction of the speakers that we have. Then after that, the opening remarks will be taken by Ms. Julie, who is the US Commercial Service Officer. And then right after would be Dr. Femi Adeluyi taking the list of winners and prizes for the successful 2023 ABC Cyber Hackathon we had on the 31st of October, 2023. Then he will speak on that, and then we'll move into the media pally section after the introductions. So Miss Margaret was unable to be on the call because of our clashing meeting times, but she sends her apologies, and we would have the media pally being taken by the CEO of ABC, by the CEO of Commercial, by Dr. Victor Odumiwa from Nitobin Lag, and also by Festus Amede, the newly appointed CEO chairman of Zenith Bank. After which we would have a Q&A session. After the media has asked their questions, we'll have a Q&A session with the online audience, where the online audience will be able to, we would have collated the questions, because since it's live, we have the live chat option on, and then we would communicate their questions to the speakers for the media pally. After which the keynote speaker will be introduced and he will take his address. That's Dr. Bala Fakondu. And then the fireside chat speakers will be introduced, and they too will take their address. That is Ms. Fumi, Chukudi Theodore, and Ms. Khadija Gazi. Then we would have another Q&A session with the online audience to the fireside chat speakers, and then closing remarks from the country manager of Dell Nigeria, Mr. Abimbola. So that is how the run of show will be by tomorrow. And Mr. Charles, if you could put up the presentation, please. So that's how the run of show will be for tomorrow. And this is the presentation that will be used for the introductions and through the sessions. Okay. So that's the presentation that will be used for tomorrow. There's a question in the chat box from Ms. Khadija asking hello? So sorry. Please, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you now, but there was a silent for the longest time.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. My network, just some network glitches from this end. So I was answering your question and I was saying that yes, the event link will be shared. That's the Zoom link for the event will be shared after this dry run to everyone that is speaking. So the events link is not to be shared with the attendees or those that have been invited. It's just for the speakers only, while the attendees would stream live from the ABC social media platforms. So does that answer your question, Ms. Khadija?
Yeah, thank you. And, just having that invite on my calendar so it shows the right time.
Okay, okay.
Sorry, Sarah,
Definitely.
did you say you send us another link for other attendees?
I would share
Okay.
the ABC social media platforms or social media handles for attendees to
Okay.
view live, like to stream it live. So there's no link until
Okay.
tomorrow when the event is aired. Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Please, do we have any other questions?
Sorry, does that mean you are sending calendar invite to everyone today, all the speakers today? Or you are sending calendar invite tomorrow? Because I don't think any of us has calendar invite for tomorrow's event.
So to avoid the link being posted out, that was why we decided to hold it till today. So we'll share it after this meeting today. That's
Okay.
the Zoom link, yes, the Zoom link for the speakers. So I guess if there are no other questions or no further questions, we can end this meeting. I would say thank you again for joining,
Thank you so much.
and I hope we all hope to hear from you at the event tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.